Hey there, how you going guys? Welcome back to Hearns TV, and it's me again, Dan. I'm going to take you through an unboxing video. It's been a little while since I've done one, so yeah, it feels good to be back. This one that I've got here, guys, take a look at this. This is gorgeous. This is the Maki MC.202 Folgore, which means Thunderbolt. Actually, yeah, this was an Italian fighter plane from the Second World War. This was probably one of the best ones that they produced in large numbers, actually. This was a very, very impressive plane, actually. Yeah, good looking too. Quite influenced by the Messerschmitt 109, as I think you can see. I think it used a Daimler-Benz engine as well. So, yeah, I'll tell you more about it and we'll have a look at the kit. And yeah, let's go. So, as you can see, this is from the good people at Italeri. And this is a 32 scale and 100% new molds. So, and the beautiful box art on the front. What I like about this is it has up here 100 anni dell'aeronautica militare in volo verso il futuro, which means 100 years of military aviation flying into the future, in Italian obviously. Well, this is from 2023, last year. The Italian Air Force turned 100 years old. Yeah, and there's its logo there on the front of the box. So let's get to see what's on the inside. Yeah, impressive plane, the MC.202. It was used by the Italian Air Force. It was also used by the Croatian Air Force, and then a small number of them actually made it into the Luftwaffe as well. It did extensive combat in North Africa and Malta. It was even in smallish numbers on the Eastern Front, I believe. So let's have a look, see here at these are the instructions. The book's curled up a little bit from inside the box, but I love this big booklet, and beautifully colored too, just like on the front. And another thing about this kit that I noticed straight away is the camouflage that you saw on the aircraft on the front. They actually have decals for it. Make it a little easier instead of having to paint it on. But you know, I would have liked to have painted it on, actually. So let's have a look. Big pages, big pictures. Look at that on the instructions. Fantastic. You can really see the details of the pieces right there. This is excellent. Well done, Italeri, so far. And you see it all coming together. And yes, nice colors on the outside, instructions in black and white. A little bit of shading here and there to focus on the part that you're putting together. But it also comes with this. This is for decal and painting as well. It gives you a little bit of help there, as you can see. I'll show it to you there. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, all of those camouflage patterns. There's a few different decals actually for this kit. I think there's about six different versions you can do, as you can see here. The different camouflage patterns. I love this one. I love this one actually. Yeah. I think that one was for the Eastern Front. All right. Yeah, so that's enough of the instructions for now. Let's have a look at some of the pieces. Now, we'll start off, what do we got here? With the fuselage. Yeah, the Folgore was first flew in 1940, entered service in 1941. About 1,150 of them were built. And yeah, you can see the fuselage here. And there's raised and indented panel features. As you can see, I'm running my finger over the top of it there. The nice, tough looking fuselage there. Big wing roots there as well. And here's the gun bays. And for the nose, yeah, great detail on there. So you can see where the barrel of the guns would protrude along there, which was actually, I do have to point this out, was a bit of the drawback for the the Folgore. It only had 4 guns. It had 2 in the nose, 2 50 calibers, or 12.7 millimeter, and it had 1 7.7 millimeter in each wing. Its opposition, like American aircraft, usually had a minimum of 6 machine guns, and they were all 50 caliber, so they had huge forward punch. But this one didn't really, which was a drawback of most Italian aircraft during the Second World War. They were fast, tough, agile, just not quite on an equal footing when it came to firepower with the Allies. But yeah, let's have a look, see more. This looks like, yeah, that's the seat right there for the pilot. And we got, what else we got here? There's a bulkhead for the inside of the fuselage there. And that'd go in the cockpit. That looks to be where the head-up, or the gun sight, which I shouldn't say head-up display, but where the gun sight would be at the very front of the cockpit. And there's another bulkhead there for the interior, and parts of the engine there. An air intake for the, I think it would have been on the Daimler-Benz engine. Very dark too, very, very dark grey, the plastic. But yeah, great details. Once again, like, look at that, there's the indented and raised. Spectacular, very good, Italeri. I like this one very much so far. And let's have a look at the wings. Now, there you see. Look, that's a pretty big wingspan, actually. Remember, this is a 32 scale, so quite a decent size. That's the underside of the wings, and this is where the landing gear would fold back up into the fuselage. What I like is you've got the options here for on the wings and even on the tail to have the control surfaces up or down, or in different positions. Usually with with a lot of 48 scale and 72 scale, or the smaller scales, the wings and the tail planes are usually just one consistent piece, and then you can't, you don't have the option of moving them around, or up and down, should I say. Yeah, and this is, once again, more of the control surfaces there. Very, very nice. And whereas in the wing root, just a minute before I get rid of that, towards the wing root was the machine guns. I can't really see. It doesn't matter. Now, what else have we got in here? Here we go. A little more of the control surfaces. Yeah, just there. The additions, the wingtips, and more of the tail planes and control surfaces there. And here we have parts of the engine. Very good. All of the hydraulics and everything there. And there's the cone, or at the very tip of the nose, and more of the front there. I think that goes on the underside of the engine. I think this actually has doors that you can have opened out at the front of the aircraft so that you can see the details on the engine. You don't have to conceal it. Okay, what do we got? Oh, hang on, I'll get rid of that. Yeah, here we have more of the, these are the guns here. See, these are probably the ones that would go in the nose. Yeah, the Breda was the name of the company that made the armament for this aircraft. And then you've got your landing gear there. And so there's your primary wheels at the front, and then the ones for the rear. And then you've got the propeller here. Yeah, propeller in 3 different blades. Yeah, that's all right, I suppose. I'd prefer to have the propeller just as one piece, actually. And once again, it's joined to the actual blade there, which is a little minor gripe that I always have, I know. But still, I prefer when it's connected more to there, as the propeller's very thin. Yeah, alrighty. And we've got, wow, I think that's it. Yeah, all right, there's the canopy. Right there. The pilot was quite well protected, actually, in the Folgore, but this field of view was a tad limited in, especially looking to the rear, actually. Now we're going to have a look at some of the decals that I was showing you earlier. Well, actually, no, before I do that, what have we got here? Photo etch parts to add that little bit more realism to it. So you got, looks like the harnesses or the seat belts for the pilot, as well as the air intakes and exhaust ports for the engine. And this, I love this. These are three-dimensional decal that you put on the interior of the cockpit for really, really fine detail to add realism to it. Excellent. And yeah, some of the wiring that will go for on the exterior of the aircraft. Very nice. Italeri have done quite well on this one, I must say. Yes. And then, last of all, here we have the decal sheets. There's the camouflage. And then you have unit markings and everything like that. Now, this was the insignia of the Italian Air Force during the Second World War, when that dreadful individual Benito Mussolini was in charge of the country. But after the war, it was actually changed to this, to what people would recognise it as to be now. Yeah, the Folgore served after World War II, served with the Air Force up until 1948, and then it was phased out because everybody knew jets were the way of the future. And yeah, that's it. Wow, I absolutely blitzed through that kit. I thought being a 32 scale would be, you know, there'd be a lot more parts, but oh, I guess not. But yeah, before I go, the 202, the Folgore, was flown by almost all of the top scoring Italian fighter aces during the Second World War, actually. In fact, their highest scoring pilot, whose name I have forgotten, sorry to say, yeah, he scored 22 confirmed enemy aircraft down with a possibility of another 13, I think. Yeah, so anywhere could have been anywhere closer to 40 that he could have shot down. But yeah, excellent. You should look up some of the history of the Italian Air Force during World War II. The army is well known for underperforming, to put it politely, but their Air Force had some really exceptional pilots in it. Yeah, excellent. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's good to be doing videos again. I'm going to be releasing some more very soon. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope to see you in the store sometime soon. And as always, rock and roll.